Good morning. Today I'm joined here with Ayesha from the Minister of Education. Ayesha, welcome.
Thank you.
Would you just quickly run us through, especially during COVID times, self-care and mental health is so important for an adult, and we might think that children isn't going through the same things, but you say differently. Just tell us why this is so important to focus on our children's mental health.
Thank you very much for the question, Yolanda. I think that as adults, if we can imagine that it's difficult for us, even with our higher order thinking skills, to be able to manage our situations, can you imagine how difficult it is for children who don't even properly understand their emotions, they don't know how to express their emotions, for them to be able to deal with all of these worries around COVID-19. So we really have to create a space, a safe space for them to be able to express and to be able to deal with their fears and anxieties around COVID-19. And a big part of children's mental health is socialization.
Exactly.
It is playing with other children. That's how they grow, that's how they develop. And now we've actually taken that away from them with the closure of schools and these things. So even that outlet isn't available for them that they would usually use on a daily basis. Even talking to their friends about their problems, they don't have access to their friends. So we really in COVID times now have to look at creating these safe spaces for them to really to be able to express themselves in that way. Yeah.
And exercise plays a vital role in this.
Most definitely. If you think about COVID-19, what are the comorbidities that make people ill? It is high blood pressure, diabetes, and that is from a sedentary lifestyle. It's from not moving, and we have to now, this has taught us, we have to really encourage our children from a young age to be active so that they are not vulnerable or susceptible to this type of pandemic that came out of nowhere. And you know, they are at that age now where they, and I mean, physical well-being is, you cannot be what's the saying, sorry, healthy mind, healthy body.
Yes.
So you cannot you cannot do your schoolwork if your body isn't healthy, if your body isn't fed, if you're not having a nutritious meal. So it's really important. And I mean, physical activity is also part of cognitive development, and that's how children, it's the foundation of reading and writing is physical activity. So it is so vital now, and also just in general in life, in their development, it's important for children to be physically active.
Do you think that in schools PE has taken a big hit because they want to social distance, and now maybe they are not giving the kids PE at school?
I think PE was suffering already before COVID-19, and obviously this has just also impacted on it. But as a ministry, we really, in all of our COVID-19 circulars and all of the advice we've given to schools is that they must keep the children constructively physically active. So they should, and even in our latest circular that we sent now, physical education must be taught in this school year. Even with social distancing, it must be part of the curriculum along with life skills. And I mean, what we also launched last year was this advocacy campaign to really uplift the status of physical education and school sports. And we're very thankful to GIZ for that support. And also we have another partner who is going to digitalize our green enterprise solutions. They're going to digitalize our PE lessons.
That's amazing.
So that the teachers can have access to it and they know how to do it, and we can implement it at the school level.
Yeah, I think that is also a problem. I think the Minister of Education had a major challenge last year, and they did what they could with online schooling, and it isn't as easy as just placing yourself in front of a screen. You have and with the digital divide in our country, that caused more challenges. But it is amazing that the ministry is doing whatever they can in an effort to help our kids.
Most definitely.
And bringing it back to home, what can we as parents do to make sure that our kids' mental health is taken care of?
Yolanda, I think we should lead by example as parents. And if we are not talking to our children about our feelings and normalizing some of these anxieties and fears, they will never open up to us about it. But so that's what we have to do. And children express themselves through play.
Yeah.
So why don't we need to play more with our children, engage more with them, listen to what they are not saying but showing you at times, because children won't necessarily speak out. I think it's just paying attention and being there, being present with your children.
Thank you so much for your time, and thank you for telling us a little bit more about what is going on.
It's a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Goodbye.